Do you want to do anything about these curtains, or?
Yeah, I want to go down to Bunnings. I'm just like you, worried about will people have a go at us or.
Why? It's meant to be open.
I know.
And we're doing it because we need to finish our build. We're not window shopping. We should get this window done today.
Yeah.
You helped?
Oh, you did most of it.
No, you lifted the window up and down a couple of times.
Yeah.
As part of the team. And you laughed then. You did most of it.
What?
What's I did most of it mean?
Oh, you did all of it.
No, you did have the window up and down 3 or 4 times. It would have stuck otherwise. Crucial, intricate. It's like a space mission.
Yeah.
Some people get to walk on the moon, some people get to stay in the capsule. Moon is big again, though. I have to send a message to get that texture coat paint here so I can finish that repair. I'm not going to be on long tonight because I've got a shower. Take some more paint off me. All that paint on the table looks like artwork. Take that paint in tonight. It's going to get too hot tomorrow to leave it out here.
Yeah, 37.
I think so. Endless summer. $900. That's just unbelievable.
Yeah,
That's $450 a month.
that's because of the air conditioners that have been put in that house.
Crazy. It's about $17 a day. Shall attempt to clean the windows tomorrow because they need doing. Still warm, isn't it? What is it? 77 degrees. Hello, Tony. Here you go, mate. We had roast lamb tonight. Made it about a week ago. Had leftovers, put it in containers. Bob's your uncle in the oven. Dude, it was too hot. Oh, it was so hot here again today. It's incredible here, mate. We're up to nearly 100 again tomorrow. This summer is not letting go. Just when we think it might let go, it comes back. It's about 35 today. Have to get this window on the patio refurbished, fixed all the holes, and puttied and taped it up and painted it. Now I've got to clean the windows themselves because they're pretty daggy. They come up all right. Lots of little bits of work in doing refurbishing windows and doors. I think it's only going to take a little while. It takes forever. Yeah, we've left the actual glass till last because it's only 3mm thick because it comes from the 40s. It's got intricate little LED lighting in it, so she's a container full of hot, soapy water with vinegar in it, and I use one of them razor blades and just gently clean. But that's what you gotta do with old stuff. Let's go and check on that putty I put on the framing around the office window tomorrow. Make sure that's set. Certainly still warm tonight, 77 degrees in the old Fahrenheit, 25. But that's okay, but it's warm 25, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little bit actually.
Probably there's not a breeze, that's why. Imagine you're still hunkered down where you are. Everyone's sort of hunkering down here. Got 6 raised garden beds today. I'll be able to start my garden in about a week.
How many bags of soil to fill all them?
Probably about 15, 20. Gotta get, if we're going to plant blueberries and something, I've got to get a bit of pine bark and mix it in with some soil. So there's a bit of acid in the soil because that's what blueberries need.
How long will that be good for?
Oh, for quite a while, because you're mixing it in the soil. It's not sitting on the top as mulch. So it'll slowly break down.
That's what I mean, like the life of it, the plant, or how long does the plant last?
Forever. Blueberries, they just keep going. Get some broccoli going. Probably some, what sort of veggies do you want?
I don't know, what is it? Carrots.
If you
They're
want it.
cheap enough to buy.
Yeah. So I'm definitely planting garlic. Heap of garlic in one of them. But that's not for about another 4 weeks.
What, you planted in... I thought you harvested them in June.
No, you plant in the coldest time and harvest in the hottest.
Oh my God, is it ever going to get cold?
Well, we'll just plant in the hot and harvest in the heat. Got to get lemon tree, got to try and find your golden delicious. Pear tree. Wouldn't mind a nice pear.
I told Mel and Bussy you're on.
Yeah,
I don't know where Mel
might
is,
be
but she answered me.
Maybe. Oh, she answered you. I thought she might be at work. Still getting good solar, 27 to 28 kilowatt today. Our daughter, they've got a fairly big house, but she told me what her last electricity bill was, Tony. $940 for 2 months.
That's the trouble with double-story houses in summer or winter. Because the heat all stays at the top summer, you just can't cool it. So I would never live in a double-story.
And they have a really big air conditioner system, like a ducted system.
That's for upstairs.
So it just runs the whole huge motor.
Yeah, it's, they just would like to buy it so they don't have to move again, but I don't think that's a good house to buy.
No, I don't think so either.
After,
There's nothing out the front. There's nothing out the back.
no, that's not the issue. It's the house itself being double-story for a start. The way the air conditioners are set up and the way the entrances are.
True. Give Dave a ring next week. See if we can put these curtain rods on.
They said they would.
Put those locks on the windows. Hello, Buttercup. How are ya? Still warm here. It was 35 degrees Celsius today. Tomorrow is going to be hotter. Good. I've just shown Tony I did that window today. Refurbished, puttied, filled the holes in, took the nails out where they shouldn't be. Just got to clean the windows now. It'll look good when it's finished. Very slippery, the table tonight.
It was a weird warmth today. I know that sounds weird.
Bearable. Well, tonight's only 25.
It was like the UV was stronger than normal. That's what I'm trying to say.
I did get my 6 raised garden beds dropped off today. They look all right.
Muzzy's bit me. Muzzy's bit me.
I have to try one of them electronic things.
I've got,
Or
found,
Mozzie coils. Just
yeah.
get back to the old Mozzie coils. They
Yeah.
work.
I found them all. About the old holder I had as well.
lots of dead bees we've been finding, which is sad, but it's the heat, I think. They were expecting autumn to come. Yeah, I think we're getting 18 or 19 degrees. It's pretty warm. Freezing for us. I mean, I'm talking about like Antarctic weather, 18. Well, I'm setting up one of the beds with an acidic soil, which is a mixture of pine bark, good soil, mulch, crap, other words, like dynamic lifter, mix it all in and put some blueberries in it, because blueberries need a fairly low pH. In other words, an acidic soil. So that a bed will be specifically for about 6 to 8 blueberry bushes.
Wow, that's a lot in one of those beds.
No, it's heaps. It's nearly 8 foot long.
Yeah, but they grow fairly big, don't they?
They grow like a bush. Hello, VMAC. They're a bush. They go about, the ones I'm looking to get only get to be about 1.5 metres high. So because they're in a raised garden, better be about 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
And it'll end up looking like a bush, which is fine, because you like blueberries.
I love them.
I'm paying basically $25 a kilo.
There, I've got.
I'd rather grow it.
I've got Vermac's new name.
What?
Read it.
Nothing.
Mac chocolate.
Oh, now it just arrives. McChocolate. Okay. The only reason I use pine bark is not for the mulch, but to go in the soil, buttercup, because it gives an acidic remnant in the soil. I'll probably use mulch on top, just normal mulch, so it breaks down each season. Mulch is only good for 12 months, but it adds nutrients to the soil and fibre. I'd add chocolate to the soil if it would work, then you could have chocolate blueberries, but it's not going to happen.
A chocolate bush.
But just the, we've got well, when I say we got autumn and we're heading into winter, it's 100 degrees tomorrow. So the usual, the broccoli, spinach, things like that. Plenty of stuff to grow during winter.
High and low bushes. Oh.
What's that?
Are they really sweet, VMAC? She goes to the woods and collects her blueberries.
Oh, a mate of mine took us through Canada once, and the blueberry bushes they vary between about 2 or 3 feet high, but they usually just cover the ground. They're everywhere. They're wild. Yeah, he said they're extremely sweet. He actually makes wine out of them. This box, he makes wine out of his blueberries. But they're everywhere.
He has to fight the bears for them.
Definitely make a big bed of garlic. That'll be going in about a month's time. My grandfather used to say, coldest day of the year you plant it, and the hottest day of the year you harvest it. About 6 months. Might do some onions, but might do like red onions.
Yeah, I like
Not brown onions. Definitely herbs, heaps of herbs. Parsley, chives, oregano, as the Americans say.
Oregano.
You fed yours. Have you got blueberries? Buttercup, or did I miss something? Bark at the bottom. Yep, definitely parsley. We can grow herbs all year. Even in the middle of the winter, herbs don't really suffer. If you live in the Northern Hemisphere, you know, like if you've got herbs, you can snow on them. Most of the time, they're fine.
Basil.
Yeah, you don't use a lot of basil, you know.
No, a little bit in the salad, I don't mind.
Sometimes it over. Maybe Vietnamese basil is quite mild.
Oh, you're going to make your own oregano oil.
Yeah, pretty easy to make it.
How much is our oregano oil?
Well, I use fresh oregano, so I don't use oregano oil. But dry oregano is very, very strong. It's a very strong mixture. Potent. A lot of dry herbs are a lot stronger than people think because they're concentrate. We'll pickle a lot of things in about 6 to 8 weeks. And usually fairly cold part of the year I do a lot of pickling.
Well, let's see what our weather does.
Yeah, a mate of mine said that he used to get wasps wild, but he had bees at home, so he would take a smoker and he'd virtually sit upwind from the plants and he'd just smoke it for half an hour. And then the wasps, little tiny wasps, he reckons they're a pain in the arse. And then they go away because they don't like the smoke. But I think he had to be quick.
Yeah, blueberries is my favourite, no doubt. And then bananas and then apples. Pineapple. Oh, pineapple's up there with blueberries. Raspberries, I love strawberries. Raspberries and what's the other one?
There's all sorts of berries.
I'm trying to think of the other one.
Blackberries.
Yeah, raspberries and blackberries.
Well, blackberries are a vermin plant in Australia, you can't get them.
Yeah, it's just hard to get nice ones. Like, I don't know, I think blueberries have got more taste than raspberries.
We've got a massive mulberry tree next door to us, but they're messy as hell.
Yeah, plus they haven't looked after it.
No, it's just gone berserk. I've got to do a lot of trimming on it shortly.
You can't even get anything off it.
Little ground plant. I used to grow raspberries, but I put them in canes because actually it turns into a cane type thing. You can get different types of raspberries that are very firm, strong bushes, but you can get some other raspberries that are quite weak. Cranberries, yeah, they're sort of not that popular here, are they?
No, I like cranberries.
We have a dry mix, like a trail mix that we nibble on, and that's always got cranberries in it.
Cranberries is, that's in my cereal that I like.
Look, I mean, we've missed the obvious one, which I will grow quite a few of. Strawberries. Big, yummy, homegrown strawberries. And because we've got a lockdown, the grandkids won't be able to come and get them. Yeah. Garden candy, I call it.
Yep, I like cranberries. And I like, what's the other one? Pomegranate.
Hello, Carolyn.
I like-
Pomegranate, yeah, they're okay, but overrated.
See, I like pomegranate in a salad.
Could grow some grapes. Just need a big pot. Put one either side of a trellis so it goes up and over.
Let's get the other stuff going first before we decide on start doing grapes. Don't forget I want a flower.
Flower bed of flowers, okay.
Yeah, flower bed of
We had
flowers.
bacon and eggs, but I made bacon and egg muffins. No, I didn't film it, but yes, we did eat it. There's still some left over. Didn't have any breadcrumbs, so I like to put breadcrumbs in my muffins, but it was eggs, bacon, dried onion, cheese, Parmesan cheese, and so no breadcrumbs. So what I did was I got some fresh bread and cut it up really, really fine. Just cut the middle out, threw that in the mix, put it in the oven, and they all puffed up yummy. And I ate about 3 of them. Did you have one?
No, I had the bit that you gave me this morning.
Okay.
Right,
Still about 4 or 5 left, I think.
3.
3 left, okay.
What's this? Who is this Mel 2?
Okay, hello Mel too. You spun the wheel and stopped here. I'm sorry. When the wheel stopped spinning, Jojo, did it make this noise? Wah, wah. Mel's wearing a disguise.
I had to go into Beck's. What do you mean? What
Bex?
in my extra account?
Isn't that a white powder you take for a headache? That's my extra account.
Yes, Mel. What VMAX said, you've been out trolling, love.
She blocked you. Well, that wouldn't stop your account.
I'll be back. She blocked you. So you made another.
I would be
So
back.
you were on Mel 2 when you come in. Right, okay. Alright, I'll have the stars waiting for you. Yeah, we actually tried to help Sammy once, VMAC.
I didn't. You must have. No, I didn't
No,
ever
you
try.
did, as far as she... This was before she went more loopy. Some advice on stuff. And then months later...
I think I ever said to her to stop taking drugs.
And the months later, you went in, and they all attacked you.
I don't even remember any of this.
Oh, I do. Yay!
You know, when someone says after a while, you've been in their room and they say, any chance of a donation? And I say, yes, I can give you a donation, but I haven't been to the toilet yet. It's beautiful tonight as well, actually. The waning moon is huge. I don't think she's ever a prepper.
Well, yeah, that's right, Mel. There's a few people... Mel. VMAC, that's what a few people have told her.
There's a lot, I mean, we've got to be brutally honest, there's a lot of mentally ill people on YouTube.
So what's happening in everyone's part of the world?
Your mental ills. Yeah, but you are crazy, Mel. We get to keep you. Try to show me
Oh
her
my
handmade
God.
fire starter.
Yes.
Are we going to do water?
I
Yes,
had a
we'll
bottle
go and get
out
some.
here. What's that bottle there?
No, actually I used that for playing a bit of paint.
Oh, there's his legs, girls.
Because when I was walking around a drag, a bit of that paint was
The girls, they were looking at your legs.
there.
You're not showing much of them. Yeah, legs, Buddy, your legs. Yes, I have your bedroom padded, Mel. Yeah, it was before I don't know, this was years ago. I don't even know how it came about, you know, we try to help people, whatever. And then a month later, we went in there and they just all really had to go at seeds for absolutely no reason. And then months after that,
What's that?
I'm talking about Sammy. Alright, B mate.
The Mac's going to work.
No coffee.
Oh, no sugar. White, thank you.
Yeah, that Sammy's like, I don't know.
It's Mel talking about me walking past the camera.
So yeah, everyone goes for legs.
Yeah.
You should have stood there for a sec. Buddy looks forward to seeing your legs. You gotta give the woman something.
Of all the girls I've loved before.
I think you're a baby.
I was not dropped on our front step.
Didn't you hear that? I heard a crying baby.
Could be a ghost. It's full moon.
Maybe it's not a baby. actually, I've got cold water in this fridge. I didn't realise you were getting cold water. Oh, God, what was that? Go away.
Bee or?
Whatever it is, going. Yeah. What is it?
Too quick for a bee. Going,
Right in front of your face.
it's going berserk,
It is. I'm trying not to knock the phone over.
Oh, look, legs.
No, my legs aren't like yours. Go away.
Might be a blowy, actually.
Showtimes.
And our sheets didn't arrive today.
No, I'm a bit worried about that when it sent you a message saying that they come and then they don't. I don't know, I think it is a bee on steroids.
Okay.
Hey, you see it's up on that light now.
Just seems too quick for a bee.
Oh, he's gone behind the fridge now. I think he's stuck. There, it is a bee.
What would you want me to do? Do you want to get rid of him?
No.
Do you want to end his life?
No, just tell him to go away.
Right.
Mel, come here and get this bee.
And the little puppy dogs came round today for a little while
And christened the grass.
and bolted out the back and crapped on the lawn. They went, oh man, this is good. Did you water it today?
Em did.
Ah. Let's get excited, did she?
I hope she watered it enough. I was thinking maybe I should have gone and gave it some more. I don't plan on getting up too early in the morning, or I would give it one in the morning.
So what else has been happening in this crazy world of the internet? Has VMAC got more scalps for her woodshed? Ah, another one on the wall. Nothing has changed.
Well, Beck and Sammy, nothing's changed. Beck changes.
Well, we've got to be honest. In Australia, we have a word for these strange people, don't we, Mel? What would we normally call them? You had takeaway tonight. Well, we sort of had takeaway. I made up that roast lamb and veg and gravy last week. And we had some of it tonight. Fish and chips, yum. Nothing wrong with fish and chips. Well, there is that, but there is another name we call them. Come on, they wear Ugg boots, track pants, which is nothing wrong with that.
Hey, yeah, because I wear
Bogans, that's it. Well, bogans. There's nothing wrong with being a bogan. It's when you get to the extreme bogan side of things. The desert bucket crabbers are all trying to blues about the drop in. Oh, that's terrible. Don't they realise that no one's selling anything, so advertising will be very minimal.
If it gets caught in my hair, I'll scream.
Hello, Danny.
Is that my fanny? I just have to walk over real careful.
I met that Kirsty once in Vinnie's room
Oh, for God's sake.
a couple of years ago, and she is definitely an excitable young lass and likes to fight and scream and yell.
Go be free somewhere else, please.
Well, I've just about got a mullet, so I can't really say much, Michelle. But I've got an old man's mullet, not a young man's mullet. What are you worried about?
There, is that
not a pterodactyl.
But it's a bee on steroids. They don't usually fly around that. If it gets caught in my,
Give the old hat flick.
if it gets caught in my hair,
Missed. Fuck it. I'll anaesthesia him.
no, usually not.
I'll have to.
This broadcast, I wonder if they can hear us. This broadcast from Seeds Tonight has been brought to you from a mile away
Brought to you tonight with more team.
because
More team.
maybe it isn't.
He's
the
slowing
way.
down a bit now.
Maybe it
Getting a
isn't
bit
the
groggy.
way.
Huh?
It's down there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Just talk amongst yourselves for a sec.
Take that. You little bastard. There he is. He's getting a bit groggy.
Okay, I'm flick him away now.
So it's my job now to flick him away. Your job is just sit there and point.
Because he's near your chair.
There we go. But it's knocking through the pins.
Did you all hear that?
Hairspray.
Who have I missed?
That is true, Michelle. That is a true mud.
Who do I owe kisses to?
Yeah, that's true. We did have a short visit from our daughter and her puppy dogs today. She got excited. Her dogs crapped on our lawn and she watered the lawn.
Oh, you saw the legs. They saw your legs again.
What?
I'm just saying, all those legs, Mel.
I don't know if they can see. Oh, they're ready.
Yeah. Don't pull them up too high.
Can they see?
Yeah. Oh, that's not a good look. You look like a sumo wrestler. Oh my god. Look at the muscles in that. They're fine.
What?
It's just lucky you had the thing strapped up, eh?
I do not know what you're talking about. They're Buttercup's legs. She put in a bid a couple of years ago, so she has the franchise to them. You'll have to line up, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, that's it, VMAC.
Should I take my shorts off, VMAC?
It looks like a diaper.
They're very comfortable cotton shorts. I got lots of good shorts that are around 30 or 40 bucks each that I manage without much effort at all to cover in paint.
Yep, I know.
Well, they're long shorts. If I leave the shorts down, you just see my knees. So that's your dose for the whole year, no more.
It's alright, I'll just take pictures while he's sleeping. I'll send it to you girls.
I sleep naked. Could be dangerous.
It's alright, I'll put a washer over.
Or a large fig leaf or a small fig leaf. Depending on the season, of course. So I hope Danny's got a day off. That'd be nice.
Yeah, do the runway walk
What do you think? I'm Fabio or something?
and then turn.
These legs were made for walking. that's what they will do. One of these days they'll run all over Danny Sasquatch too. I was very fortunate. I played a lot of sport, and I smoke. So I didn't smoke back then, but so no, I'm not 100% as in super fit, but you get what you put into life. So if you work out when you're younger, you have muscle memory.
And you suffer with arthritis.
Yeah, that's age. It's merely a matter of time. Better show Danny the window. I refurbished the outside of this window today, Danny. I need to clean the windows because the wife, I don't know, she can't clean them. It's
No,
not in her contract apparently.
no.
She does actually stand there and point and say you've missed a bit,
Yeah.
which is pretty handy. So if you need a pointerer, she's available. But I was looking to sleep in our new bed tonight, but we got no sheets. It's a motorbike.
That sounds sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how Easter's going to work for us this year.
Well, it won't be like previous Easters. There'll be no Easter hunts. Always used to be Easter parades when I was a kid. But I don't think they do that much now, do they?
No. Just have to hide the eggs and get on video. Tell me where to go and I'll find them.
They were never a thing there. Always used to be things like, which was strange, was it had like Mary and the baby with bales of hay and things like that. And I'm thinking, that's not Easter. But they used to do things like that.
I was going to say that's cool.
And then they have Easter bunnies and throw eggs into the crowd and things like that. Lots of chocolate. Yeah, I never could figure out how they would, like, the birth of Christ was an Easter thing, but they did that parade every year in my old town. Probably because it's the only one they had. They brought the same one out for Christmas.
And Easter.
Yeah. So here's a question for you. At any stage in your life, have you ever been on stage with a production? Like, you know, being one of the characters. Have you ever done that?
Does school count?
Yeah.
Well, school I have. I played an angel.
VMAC is fun outlawed there. Just asking. I once was in a play called Aladdin. That's right. It's about 1960 something. And my starring role, I was one of two frogs that we just sat there through the whole production. But still, that was my moment in the limelight. Huge
Yes.
crowds.
Yes, we make high school ones that count apparently. Because I played an angel at a Christmas one for my school.
And the actual show was run by the ballet. So I was actually in ballet. But the only thing I ever did was dress up as a frog. I think I was just used as an extra, to be honest. What a waste of talent. Not your choice, you had to. The world is a stage. Mr. Knight Rider,
The world
are
is
you
your,
ready for your photo shoot?
the world is your oyster.
Well, as long as your world never becomes an anchovy, it should be okay. I used to like listening to Shakespeare plays. They were good fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when you went to school, I imagine West Side Story was big.
I didn't do anything in high school. That was only primary school I did. I always got out of it in high school.
No, that was my only role on stage, was to be a frog. But only one of two. I wasn't
No.
like the only frog.
You were dressed up as a woman once and were on stage.
No, that was a sporting review.
But that's still a stage.
Yeah, I made the ugliest woman you've ever seen. Oh, you were chimney sweep, were you, Danny? Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim choo-broo. Fanny's got a brush and she'll make it go through you. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim choo-broo. Where has Mel gone? Will she be right back to la da 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 da?
You were
You're
never
too shy.
in nothing, not even in a primary school end of year play thing that you did for your parents.
The only time I was on
Was
television in front of millions of people, and this is true, I'm not making
Yeah.
this up.
You told them.
Yeah, I've told you this before. For about 25 minutes work, they gave me $35,000. But who really wants to be a millionaire? But yes, I've been in front of millions of people. That makes me an international celebrity.
Yeah, that's right.
It's
So
incredible.
just hit that super chat.
Yeah,
You
right.
are an international, well, national.
Yeah, true. It wasn't international. It's just Australia. Quite funny though. When I came back, because when I did it, it was a Friday, so it never got showed till the following Friday. And I went on a Saturday to go shopping. All of a sudden, well done, mate. You did really well. Proud of you. Old ladies coming up saying, "You were such a lucky bugger."
Oh, there you go, Buddy. See?
What?
Read a comment.
I don't get to see all the comments. Did a twist in the dance costume. Want a bag of sweeties. Ah, you must have had something to shake. That's all I can see. Come on, shake a little tail feather. Shake it. Do 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 do. Let's do do do. Here you go. Oh. Can you believe, because my memory's pretty good, it's been about 40 years since the movie Blue Brothers. Jim Belushi, Dan Aykroyd. 40 years
The
have
Blues
passed.
Brothers.
Yeah,
Just I remember that.
Yeah.
40 years.
well, that's 1980. Quite astonishing when you think of it. Might even be more. I think it's 40 years.
Well, it can't be more. How old was I? 17.
She was only 17. Na 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 na.
Dr. Hook.
Da, 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 da. I think it's even 45 years ago since John English sang 6 ribbons.
I went to his concert twice, 2 nights in a row when he played in Queensland.
Mm-hmm. I'd give you 6 ribbons to tie back your hair. Do 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 do. You must remember this. Our kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things of life. Time goes by. It's still the same old story. A fight for love or glory. A case of do or die. Join any time you like.
I don't know the words like you
The
do.
fundamental things of life. As time goes by.
Very quiet.
It's breathless tonight.
Well, maybe tomorrow.
Dana G is going to be back. Not right back, but be back.
Baby.
BB. She's going to tie her hair in ribbons. She's going to put on a squaw's dress, stand on the other side of the river.
Running Bay.
Go on and sing it.
I can't remember the
Love, little white dove, where the come on, you must know it. Running bear, love, little
Mel.
white dove, with the love.
Does that mean it's only one?
I couldn't die. Ooh, ooh,
Oh damn! I forgot to give. I forgot to give you a star, Mac, when you came back from getting your coffee. I better give 2 there. You're nearly back. Well, you'll get the other 2 stars when you're back. Yes, she does, and I.
Yes, it's like every time it's her shout to buy us a beer, VMAX, she says, I'll be right back. And we don't see hide or hear of her. She's gone. I was reading a quiz today. Not a quiz, it was a questionnaire on what you would like to be. Character of. Of all the characters of detectives, or like mystery shows, if you like, with a detective involved, who would you be? What character would you think that you'd be playing as a detective? Would it be Miss Marple?
No.
Poirot? I'm still here, but not really. I have a blank look on my face and a bottle of scotch. What did you say? I'll be right back. I think I would like to be Sherlock Holmes. Watson, get your clothes on and let's go. That was supposed to be funny, but it doesn't matter. You're busy. Harry Hole, and that's who I'd like to be.
I don't know who.
You'll have to fill me in on Harry's Hole.
Yeah, I don't know that name. I'd be that priest one. Who's that priest?
Oh, that show your sister watches.
Yeah.
Father something. It's Father something, that's the name of the show.
Is that?
Yeah. Myself, I like the other show. Father Ted.
Yeah, but
Vic.
he's not a detective.
just had a frequency change in my ear. You know when you get that.
Yeah. Bing.
Mm,
That's the spirit world trying to contact you.
hope they're going to give me the lotto numbers.
Oh, actually,
The female Inspector
that's-
Morse. That's because you've got a bit of humour. That's why you'd be Inspector
in a
Morsey.
series of books by Jane Nesbitt, pronounced Yo. Nope, I
Yo,
still
Joe,
don't
here you go,
know.
Bo. Been lots of detective shows over the years, hasn't there, really? I mean, you could have said Columbo.
Yeah, what's the other one?
Could have said Telly Savalas in that famous show. Do you remember that? Kojak, that's right. What was Ironside was another one, wasn't he? Even though he was a lawyer, wasn't he? Or was he a
Can't
detective?
remember.
And the other question in this thing I was reading online, you've given me who you'd be as a detective. We have a female Inspector Morse. We have a chap named Hole. Father Ted. Very funny show. Very funny. My favourite ever episodes of Father Ted is when they kicked the bishop in the balls, in the arse. You kicked him in the arse. And the dithering maid who would always say, would you like a sandwich?
A cup of tea.
Cup of tea and a sandwich. Go on, have, be a devil, have one.
All right, Benny. Stay
You know,
safe.
stick your Superwoman uniform on and perform wonders. Vic.
No, you can't.
Well, of course, his other famous word was girls.
Benny, the policeman in that show, the Frenchman.
Of course,
And
Dougal
then-
will always say, I think I saw a spaceship. And Ted would say, no, I don't think you did. No, I think I saw a spaceship. Now, Dougal, was it a street light? Oh, it could have been.
The Father Ted died, isn't he?
Very young, at
Yeah.
47. Yeah, he's very funny.
Oh, where we saw the interview.
Mrs. Brown's.
Yeah, remember that?
Mm.
That was so weird watching that interview. He's sitting there with his wife.
Yeah, it looks.
It was.
You can see the caricature, but he looked just like a normal bloke.
Oh no, this was weird watching him. Yeah, that's.
I must admit,
Snap B-Mac.
I
We just
grew
talked
up
about that.
in the world of Python.
That-
Albatross.
That was my mum's favourite, Mrs. Brown's Little Boys. But if you can find the interview that he does with his wife, VMAC, have you seen it? It's so weird watching him do an interview out of character.
She takes no prisoners. It's a bit hard to relate to today, but I also grew up with English comedy like Steptoe and Son, Benny Hill, Tommy Cooper. These names are probably not familiar to a lot of people.
No, don't know Tommy Cooper.
Just like that. See that?
No.
Just like that.
Who's Tommy Cooper?
Tommy Cooper was a comedian, pretend magician. Not very, he'd do a few magician tricks. He actually died on stage performing.
Who?
Yep, just collapsed. So that's
Oh,
probably
the
what he
two
would like to have done.
Ronnies.
The two Ronnies. Yeah, the best two Ronnies scene is in the hardware store. What can I help you with? 4 candles. You want 4 candles? Okay.
Are you being served?
And then they give 4 candles, and he said, oh, no. 4 candles. There's 4 candles there. Goes on, of course. He wants fork handles. But it's 4 candles. It's very simple. Of course, the most famous comedy scene for me with the Pythons was The dead parrot sketch. Oh, he's not dead. He's not dead. No, he's resting.
Oh yes.
And he'd
yeah,
shake
I
the
remember
cage.
that,
You see,
yeah.
he's moving. See, you just
Yeah.
shook the cage. He is bereft of life. It is a dead parrot. Very funny. Of course, Michael Palin went on to do many documentaries about travel. And they were always interesting. He was a great narrator, storyteller. Faulty Towers, of course, yes. Sybil? Basil? Yes, dear. Poor old Manuel.
Yeah. We went to what's the name? Remember that dinner?
Went to a restaurant that performed Faulty Towers. That was very funny.
And they really got stuck into you, especially with the soup.
Yeah, but I play active with them.
And they put the whole bloody thing of butter over. It looks like you could use some more butter.
Two Old Scots. I cannot remember that one.
No, I don't know that one. Two Old Scots. For instance, kids.
David Williams and Matt are very funny. You know, when they do all different characters, but the one is best one is he sits in the wheelchair and David's his carer, and you go past you and say, "Oh, want that one?
Oh yes, yeah.
Do you want this one? No, I want that one. This one here? No, that one." Then you get it, you say, "I don't want it."
Still game. I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, but Father Ted was funny. That was a very funny show. Oh, go on. Have a cup of tea. No, I'm right, thank you. No, just do it. Just have a sandwich. I made 400 of them. Still Game, that's the name. Of course, you got the other one. Is I don't believe it. Lots of good English humour. I'm afraid for me, American humour is so obvious and has no double entendre. It doesn't have two meanings. It's always, you can see the punchline coming.
Some of them do, but
It's like it leads up and you can virtually hear the laughter about to happen instead of being thrown a clanger.
no, Renee, with the Madonna with the big boobies. What was that one called?
The Scots have a very dry humour. The wife's dead. What do you mean she's dead? Yeah, she's dead. Followed him home. Sure enough, there's his wife, buried in the ground with just her arse cheeks sticking out of the ground. Why did you leave her arse sticking out of the ground? Well, I've always got to put somewhere on my bike. Very considerate.
Victor Mildrew. I don't know that name, Buddy.
The best of the crop, in my opinion. Must be before my time. Was that on stage in the 17th century, Buttercup? Did you watch that live?
Well, then it's not before your time.
Well, sort of.
Well, maybe it's not. I said Mildrew. It's Meldrew. Is it Meld? I said Meld.
And Alf Garner wouldn't be allowed to be played on television these days, Buttercup. It would be politically incorrect. Something's moving my camera. I think it's the gravity ghost.
Oh, I didn't touch it. You did.
No, I did nothing. It just moved.
I saw it's on Netflix. Okay.
Out of the old comedy movies, in other words, the silent movies, Obviously, you've got to like Charlie Chaplin, but I actually like Keating much better. Keating who just did all his own stunts. Buster Keating, I'm talking about. Some incredible stunts he used to do. Don't call me Victor, mother. Are you really my mother? I'm not sure. That's right. You're the female version of Inspector Morse. Yes. Victor, what? Go to your room. Yes, that's right. That is the actor. Sorry, I just reread. My chat disappears quickly. I don't believe it. Apparently he hates it in real life when people come up and do it.
Oh, now I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I remember that interview. Yeah, he doesn't like it.
Of course, I'm old enough to remember those American shows that filtered into Australian television in the very early 70s. Tonight, Ed Sullivan Show, I'm going to learn to talk a little quicker.
Well, that's all right, VMAC. You can just sit there and drink coffee as long as you've got a chocolate. That's the important thing. Oh, fine then. Go. Go work. Make us feel guilty. Don't work too hard.
I worked all day. What are you talking about? Just call me VMAC in the morning. VMAC. Just eat my chocolate, but don't touch it or I kill you. That was in also this questionnaire online. The last question from that questionnaire, whether VMAC's there or not, it would involve her. It would be, if you could have a chocolate of any type that after you opened it, it just magically refilled,
Caramello.
what chocolate would it be?
Oh, hazelnut.
You only get one choice.
Damn. That's too hard. Caramello.
I think I'd go the fruit nut bar. That would be good refill. Had some weird questions in this online questionnaire. It said, if you could pick two of the best actors that you liked through your life, who would they be? And I thought to myself, Robin Williams, and you could name whatever you like. But anyway, the question then went on to say, now the boat that you three are on, that's you and the two actors that you've chosen as your best actors, is sinking. And you can only save one of them. Who would you save? Very cruel question when you think about it.
I did.
Well, this video has been removed for violating YouTube's terms of service. Oh dear. That doesn't sound promising.
That's a nice chocolate too, Butty.
What chocolate was that? Oh, you like the fancy Belgian chocolate, do you? I've actually never liked it. Sort of, all those shell things they make.
Yeah, no, it used to be a treat. We're very rich. One's enough, though. So his latest one, Jojo.
Was the video about the theory of relativity or something like that, or was it
right.
or was it just a repeat of repeating himself over and over again? Maybe you could strike him for just repeating himself.
What in the hell did he do to Lloyd to do that? Last one. When was that, Jojo?
I mean, I wouldn't know you how to do it if it's been removed. How would you know it's been removed? Unless you had it and went to look at it again, I guess. I don't know how that works.
No, if you did, it doesn't matter if anyone does a video and puts it up and then it gets, maybe 2 hours later gets taken down through violating terms, it'll say that when you go.
Yeah, but if it's not there, you don't get to look at it.
No, you don't get to look at it, but it just has a message saying that on it.
Yeah, but if you can't see the video, how do you know those words are there? That's what I'm saying.
Are you sure you're innocent, Knight Rider?
Yes, he may have been working undercover. I know nothing. Schultz, what are you saying? I know nothing. I did see years ago, and it was the reverse of what life was really about. It was Jewish actors playing Nazis and Nazis playing Jewish prisoners. And I could see the humour in it. This was about the 80s, I think it was, but it's like, never seemed quite right.
Oh, it's got cold all of a sudden.
Well, it's gone down to 24. Freezing. Bring your jumpers when you come.
Oh, I might go get ready for bed.
I might go and get naked in the shower. It saves having wet, soggy clothes.
That's true.
Yes, it was funny. Don't get me wrong, Buttercup, but it was like didn't seem right. Like they were only replicating in reverse. Like they were very cruel, and I don't know. Maybe it helped some people. I don't know. I am not innocent till proven guilty. This is true. Film before a live audience. Judge Judy. Knight Rider. Yes, ma'am. Don't call me ma'am. Call me after 9. I heard in a newspaper clipping online that Judge Judy's show had been cancelled after 20 odd years, but she's now going cable,
Oh, is she?
apparently, yeah.
Oh. It's something else I used to like watching. Yeah, what do you do, Jojo?
There's a very good chance he'll be interned shortly. Itinerants and homeless people are being removed. I don't know how old she is. She's funny though.
I'm going to go get ready for bed. I say good night to everyone. Come on, Jojo, if you've watched it before I go to bed, give me the gloss. Was he swearing?
Yes, she does seem to have been on the telly for a long time, though I've only ever watched her online, I think. Don't think we've ever seen her on telly.
No, Mum used to watch it, but that's when Mum had Foxtel. Mum was still here. Actually, yeah, it was on Foxtel. I never saw it on. Come on, Jojo. You must have watched some of it to know. Knight Rider. Spit it out. He doesn't know. Well, I was going to go to bed. Mel, where are you?
Yeah, she was going to be right back, but again, she just left and never returned.
But he's got gardening to do.
Yes. I like the way that she would always bring down pompous people who believed that people owed them money because they were important. And then she'd explain the law to them. It's basically just small claims court, is all it ever was.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure most of you are having a very quiet day, as venturing out is not permitted in many areas, which is okay, because everyone's doing it just about, and we'll get through. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover. Ah, yes, that's called biting the hand that feeds you, which is a common trait of the Neanderthal in the can. Must be a strange world living in total delusion. Really deluded to the extent that everyone else is the problem and not you, and you're special. You are special, like that song says.
I've gone.
You're going, so you want to do your screenshot before you leave?
Yes. Very tired.
Yes, it's elementary, Watson. All right. From the new painted window. Actually, it wasn't just painted, it was refurbished. Putty, drill, scrape, fill. I hope you have a great day. Buttercup's heading to the garden. Jojo's going to find a fast food outlet just to annoy them.
And get ripped off again.
He's going to place an order for 400 hamburgers and then say, no, I meant 4. I'm sorry, I have a lisp. But have a great day, whatever you're doing. Remember, tomorrow is another day. And it's coming sooner than you can imagine.
Puppies a hug and enjoy your garden. And
Yep.
Jojo, enjoy what you're doing.
See you all later. Bye-bye.